Greetings and welcome to this brief session with Mr. Farmer's class, learning how to turn hard copy documents into eDocuments. Have you ever had a paper, a sermon, or just a hard copy document that needed changes or edits to that because it was a hard copy document, you would have to retype the entire paper or essay in order to make the changes? So we're going to use a strategy known as OCR, which is optical character recognition, in order to take a hard copy document and gather all of the information from it and make it into editable text. And you won't have to retype a document over like the days of I know when I was in college, I would have to retype an entire paper if I couldn't find it on my computer. So we're going to use Google Drive to do so. So I'm going to pull up a document on my computer that I've scanned, and I've scanned it on the computer or the printer that I have at home. You can also scan it on a copy machine to bring up the actual text that I need to make into editable form. So here's an example that's going to come up on the screen of a paper I typed several years ago. And because my computer crashed, I no longer have this paper, but I want to make some changes to it in order to use it for another class. So several years ago, I would have to retype the entire paper. Now I don't have to do so. So when I scanned it, now I have it as a PDF, but of course I can't make any changes to it because it was scanned on a printer or on a copier. But I can use Google Drive in order to gather the text from this document and be able to make changes to it. So I'm going to transition from this scanned document of a paper that I created when I was in seminary several years ago over to Google Drive in order to bring in this text to make changes to it for a later use. So I'm going to switch over to Google Chrome. And in Google Chrome, I'm on google.com. And in google.com, actually, I'm going to create a tab and go to google.com. And I'm already signed into a Google account. If you have a Google account or a Gmail account, you have access to what is called Google Drive. And Google Drive is where you can store documents online. And in storing documents online, you can change PDFs into editable text. And so to simply create an account, and I'm already signed into my account, you would go to google.com, go to sign up, and you would create a free Google account. So I'm already signed in. I'm going to use this area, which is the app launcher. As a nickname, I call it the waffle. I'm going to click on the waffle. I'm going to go to an application in Google called Google Drive. And Google Drive is where you can store documents online. So if you want to have a place to be able to access documents anywhere, you can go to Google Drive and upload files here, and you can sign into any computer and access your files. So I'm going to upload the file that is my paper that I created several years ago to my Google Drive. And to do so, I'm going to click on New, File Upload, and the paper is on my desktop. And here's the file name, the color purple. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to click Open. And so now that paper has been uploaded to my Google Drive. So this paper was scanned from a printer, and it could also be scanned from a copier. But there's another way if you don't have a printer or a copier for you to scan a document, and you can do so with your mobile phone. So I'm going to pull up my mobile phone screen. I'm going to show you an app that you can use to scan documents with the camera of your device. So on your screen, you should see the home page of my mobile device. And I'm going to show you an app that you can download for free to your phone in order to scan documents if you don't have a printer or a copier. So the app that I'm going to bring up is called Office Lens. And Office Lens is the last app in this group. It is a product of Microsoft Office. And in order to use it, you do have to have a Microsoft Office account, which you can go online to create for free. And once you create it for free, you can log in to Office Lens and you can scan documents. So I'm going to click on Office Lens, which is the last app in this group, the orange app. This is something I've scanned before. So I'm going to go back to the home screen. I'm going to delete a version. So now you see my table and you see a hard copy version of the document. And so I'm going to use my camera to scan into a PDF the document that's a hard copy. And so I can do this anywhere. I don't have to have a printer or a copier to scan this way. So once I get the white image all the way around the document, and I have to make sure at the bottom above the orange circle that is set at document. If I'm trying to scan a picture or a business card, if someone has handed me a business card, I can scan it as well using this application. But I'm going to make sure that it's set on document. I'm going to make sure that the white border is around, and I'm going to tap on the orange circle to capture the image. So now in a moment, I've just scanned and turned into a PDF, a document, without having a printer or a copier. So now I'm going to get this over into Google Drive, where the document that was on my computer has been uploaded. So you can see both ways, scanning and uploading from a printer and uploading from a phone. So to do so, I'm going to click on in the upper right-hand corner. I'm going to click on Done. So now I'm going to turn it into a PDF, and the option, option toward the bottom above Mail says PDF. I'm going to turn it and click on PDF. And the top one that says Transferring is the document that I just scanned, and it's going to process. And once it's finished, it's going to say Tap to open. So I'm going to tap on it. It'll take a few seconds to download, and now I see the PDF that I've scanned. So I'm going to upload this into Google Drive. And the great option with this app is I can upload right from Office Lens into Google Drive. And in the upper right-hand corner, you see a box with an arrow. If I click on that, I have several options to export my PDF. So I'm going to scroll over. I can also upload it to Dropbox, but I'm going to upload it to Google Drive. Click on Copy to Drive. And I'm already signed into my Google account that I created on my computer. It's going to ask me if I want to save it. I'm going to tap on Save. So now it's saving to my Google Drive. So I'm going to go back to my computer screen to Google Drive so you can see what I've uploaded. So now I'm back in my Google Drive, and there are two documents. The first one, the top document, was the PDF that was on my computer that I uploaded. The second one is the one I uploaded by scanning using my phone, the app called Microsoft Office Lens. So this is how you turn the PDF. So even if I click on it now, it's still a PDF. I can't make any changes to it, just clicking on it as a PDF. So if I want to change it to text that is editable, meaning I can make changes to it, I right-click once the file is highlighted, and then I click on Open With and select Google Docs. And the optical character recognition is going to transfer the PDF over into a Google Doc, and now the text will be editable. Now the text is not always in the same format as it was in the PDF. See, it came in here where it's not exactly how it's formatted in the actual PDF. So I can still take the time to put it in paragraph form, but it does save time from having to retype the entire document. And I can just format it accordingly and then make it look the way I like for it to look. So, and that's what I did with the first document. I'll do the same things, and then it saves as a Google Doc. And I'll do the same thing with the next one, which is the same document. I go to open with, click on Google Docs. It's going to transfer over from the PDF to a Google Doc into editable text. And then I can change. And the great thing with Google Docs is the changes and edits that you make save in real time. You don't have to hit save. It will save it automatically for you. And if you want to export it as a Word document, if I go back to Google Drive, if I click on the document, right click on it and go to download, it will convert to Word and it will become a Word document if you prefer using Word. And then you can go into Word and edit the document. So this has been a brief training on how you can take PDFs and turn them into editable text using optical character recognition on Google Drive. If you need more resources, you can go to my website. And on my website, which is Mr. Farmer's Class, you can learn more about how you can use other resources to help your daily life with technology. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at MrFarmersClass.com. Thank you very much. Enjoy your evening.